So if we just try to destroy that,
Oh,
we're not gonna take down the big
Uh-oh.
daddy.
Welcome back to another episode of Mysteries of Vyatryx. You guys wait to the last minute to plan.
We were planning the entire time. You just came in like
I'm a DM at heart, Andrew. I'm a DM at heart.
Oh, we do plan in the 1 minute before we go live. That's very true.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I always come back and it's in the middle of, okay, we're going to do this. And
no.
well, you know, at least you've thought about it through the week, right?
Well, yes.
Sure. Definitely.
We did leave off on a little bit of a cliffhanger.
Oh, tiny.
Yeah, was it Buster going to do something?
Buster already did something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Already did? Okay.
Yeah. Buster did a lot last episode.
So that's what we ended on, him doing all the stuff.
No, we're back to the top of the round.
Oh, that's me then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Well,
that was where we left off.
Got it.
Yep.
That.
But anyways, everybody doing okay this week?
Yes.
Everybody survive Ice-mageddon, I guess, here in Oklahoma.
Yeah. We did.
That was Tuesday. Was the worst fog I have ever seen.
Yeah,
it was right back at night in that.
It's supposed to be that way again tonight. It's rolled back
foggy.
in. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's bad.
But nothing like a good old ice storm in Oklahoma. I think Tulsa got hit worse than the metro did.
it was not great.
Yeah, Moore and Norman took the brunt of this one. It just went south of the metro and then hit Tulsa on its way north and out of the state. So, but you know, we'll see. It's going to be an interesting next couple of months.
Yeah, winter in Oklahoma.
Yep,
always is.
Yep,
indeed.
But everybody's homes are okay. Pipe's good.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Rose up briefly, but yeah, exactly. This round.
Yeah, this round. That's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I believe we are without Buster this evening.
Yeah.
So, if Septimus or somebody would run him, he gave directions on what to do.
Yeah, I think I can control his character. I might have to. Yeah, I have the basics down. I'll look through it.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of last week kind of gave a synopsis of what to do to try to make it happen.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what to do if we don't have a Buster?
Yep.
Yes. These are the steps.
He is here in heart and in spirit.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right. So let's just dive in because we are in that middle of that combat. So let's get through some Red Dirt news and then on to Patreon and merch store, and then we'll dive into recap and thanking our sponsors and then get right into our fight. Yep. So all right. Doodler, what do we got with Red Dirt this week?
Yeah, so dropping today and Sunday for our patrons. On the podcast feed is episode 63, Wasps and Wolves, in which the players are still at Camp Glimmerwood, still being camp counselors. However, something has breached the magical barrier around the woods, and it appears to be a weird team up of wasps and wolves. And you'll have to find out more about how they break through and all that sort of stuff in that episode. As for Tuesday, released Keys from the Golden Vault, episode 35, Hill, Bill, and the Great Talk, in which our players talk to these halflings who know way more than they probably should.
To say the least.
Yeah, to say the least. They talk to an undead bard. They talk to hillbilly halflings who know way more than they should. It's a crazy episode. We don't know what was happening. I think we were all very tired because we recorded that in the morning. We all were just going with it. So you're just like, okay, this seems cool. This Thursday, we have a plausible deniability.
Trivia is up for grabs.
And
I will not be
I might
there.
Have to jump in on that trivia. Ooh, that's a perfect time to drop in then, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah, but other than that, I think that's it for Red Dirt News. We have Dungeons and Dragons coming up in February. I think late February. Date I can't quite remember.
25th, I think.
Yeah, something like the 25th. It's a Sunday of somewhere around the 20s.
Mhm.
And that's gonna be fun. I'm not the one to share information about that, but it's gonna be a blast no matter what. So yeah, that's all for Reddit news.
Tim.
Yeah, if you like what you see here, and if you like all the stuff that Aiden's talking about, you can head to patreon.com/reddirtdnd and you can join our Patreon. Even as little as like $1 a month, you get access to the Discord server, which is a fun place to hang out. You can, boy, there's always a lot of memes being posted there, but you can kind of get the inside scoop on Red Dirt, just kind of hang out with people, both fans and people that are on the shows alike. You also get access to the Red Dirt podcast like 4 days early. You get access to the roundtable, which the crew comes together and they talk about the previous 4 episodes on the official podcast, and they get the inside scoop about that. And yeah, different tiers. If you give a little bit more, you get things like little minis from Hero Forge, quarterly, or T-shirts or things like that. And there's a Patreon hangout, which we just had one this past month, so the next one will be in March. But you can hang out live on video with, again, just the people of Red Dirt and the fans alike. So that's patreon.com/reddirtdnd to throw a couple bucks our way. And if you like what you see here, and yeah, just yeah, go over there and have some fun there. The Discord. So that's
All righty. And then last but not least, what's going on with the merch store?
For those of you who want to support us but want to get something a little bit in the way, kind of like this T-shirt that I'm wearing here, you can go to reddirtdnd.com, hit the merch tab at the top of the screen. That'll redirect you to our merch store. There you have this shirt. You also have an assemblage of hoodies, hats, drinking vessels from all of our different properties, from several of our different properties being Plausible Deniability, Mysteries of Vyatryx, and there are more in the planning stages that will be coming at some point in the future. So if you feel like getting a shirt, showing us a little bit of support as well, go there, get your merch, and show that support.
Shirts are really soft.
Yes.
I know they showed just blue here, which is what Michael Tempest is wearing, but you can actually change the color. I got the same shirt. I just went with a teal. Other than the blue, because I own lots of blue things, and so I went with a different color. But any of those work. So yeah, definitely. So we're gonna go in to thank our sponsors, Pro Laser Cuts. It's Pro Laser Cuts with a Z. Pro Laser Cuts. And also SDWay Gaming for all your dice goblin needs. Wonderful dice, absolutely amazing. I know we all appreciate the dice that he gives out.
Yep.
They roll. I wouldn't say they're weighted, but they are story-driven dice. They are always story-driven dice. When you need something told, those dice tell the story. So it's definitely fun for a more role-play-centric group. So we're going to go in to thank them, give you the recap from last week, and then we'll be right back in about 2 minutes.
The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser cut dice towers, tokens, and more, developed by a gamer for gamers, and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. And by SDWay Gaming, where dice goblins unite. Our friends at SDWay Gaming celebrate the beautiful dice players handpick for their games and splendor. SDWay Gaming has expanded to include many tabletop gaming varieties, accessories, and similar fun necessities to include a service for your dice addiction. You can shop for a variety of products at sdwaygaming.com or find SDWay Gaming on Facebook.
Last time on Mysteries of Vyatryx, the Shadow Chasers escaped the Bone Room trap and continued their climb through the palace. Eventually, they found the throne room, and in it they found the Lightbringer, blackened and weak, and a terrifying black dragon dripping with the same ooze as the kobolds they'd fought earlier. The dragons were connected by pulsing black tendrils that seemed to weaken the Lightbringer while strengthening the black dragon. The group immediately jumped into combat to sever the black dragon's parasitic connection and save the Lightbringer. Join us as we find out what happens next on Mysteries of Vyatryx.
Alrighty, and we are back. Right. Any questions, comments, concerns, happy thoughts?
Can we get a
Maybe.
quick just description of the dragon,
Mhm.
of both
The
dragons?
two.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
definitely.
good.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So, getting Syrinscape up here going with us. Ooh. Sound going.
I think we learned last week if we cut the tether,
You did
damage
cut the
will
tether.
cause, and so that it will cause the thing to be stunned for a round until it reforms.
Nope.
No, it stops
Oh,
it from
no.
healing
Yeah.
Stops from
because it was
healing.
regenerating health points
Thus,
from the
you're the one
Lightbringer.
that stunned it from last time.
Yep.
Yes.
So as you all come back into the room, you see the red dragon head down, kind of not moving at all. You see tendrils of this black ooze that you have seen before stretching thick across the fiery glass floor of this chamber, reaching towards this dark dragon that you are in combat with. Currently, the tendrils themselves are not connected, but you see them wriggling and writhing back towards each other as if they are attempting to reconnect. The dragon last time at the very beginning opened its mouth and exuded a dark miasma cloud that seemed to just eat away at everything it came into contact, before finally dissipating as it had expanded beyond the range that it could hold together. Last turn, he did not seem to recharge this ability. He did not seem to have enough power to reuse that breath weapon. As Buster had come in and hit it and hit a vital point, stunning this darkness dragon so that it was unable to move. It is still frozen in place as we begin the top of round 3. Which, if I remember correctly,
So
that
sets me.
puts us with Septimus.
Yes. So,
This
and again, the
pulled
red
up
dragon.
here. Yep.
Yeah. And the red dragon's not moving like it's in it dormant. It's like asleep or there's in some kind of thrall, right? It's just not.
Yeah,
it's
the
not
red
doing anything
dragon
towards
has
us.
not made any movements at all. The red dragon also appears to be very dark in color, shallowed breathing, and you see basically like the tendrils that stretch seem to pulse almost with the lifeblood of the dragon.
And I know that we just talked. I know Brad. I mean, maybe I wouldn't know this, but she took a look, couldn't see any. We
Brad,
found
yeah,
the-
Bradley immediately ran across the room
Didn't
to the
see anything.
Lightbringer and could not figure out where
Is she
the
still
corruption
there?
was.
Oh, she's
She
under.
is.
She's right on it. Oh,
Mhm.
okay, got it. I then am going to use my Blessing of Gratanta, and I'm going to kind of teleport 30 feet, first of all, with a bonus action.
Okay.
To right here. Whoopsie, yeah, right over there. And then I'm going to move the rest of the way so I'm by the dragon.
Okay.
And that'll get me right there, Andrew, pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, and I'm going to try to do a perception check to see, can I see, like the Waterbringer, do we see is there a source we can find, like maybe where this appendage is, or maybe it's not on the dragon at all?
Give me a investigation.
I have my glasses, but it says I have to be like within a foot, so I probably can't use advantage with that because I'm looking all over, I guess,
Right.
right? That's okay.
There are lots of places you were trying
Yeah.
to look through.
That's pretty good. 23.
23 is very good. As you look, you see several spots of this kind of necrosis and dark energy pulling off of it, but there seems to be one spot that is up underneath the right leg, towards the tail, that seems to be the thickest tendril.
Yeah.
And as you inspect those scales, they seem to have been rotted away, exposing the flesh underneath, and it's this soupy black mush.
I will yell out to just Brad, who I see right there, and I'll kind of point and show her where it's at, because I'm at the end of my turn here. But I'll say, Brad, it's underneath. Yeah, there's something underneath the right leg over there. I don't look similar to what we saw at the Waterbringer, perhaps. At least there's some. I'll point out so she can investigate further if she has a chance.
I would say it's similar in nature, but it is way worse.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will point that out, and that's everything. Movement, bonus action, actions.
I mean,
That's
the
all I
other
got.
side is Septimus. Make me an intelligence, just an intelligence check, just straight intelligence roll.
Sure thing, boss. Ugh. Oh, well, not terrible. Like right there, just 14.
You know that you got to the Waterbringer quickly after it was put in, but
that's right,
because you had time
15
passage,
days.
yeah,
Ooh, right.
that this thing has been eating away.
That's why. Yes. I probably will. I mean, Brad doesn't really. I'll say, Brad. Yeah, I'll just point out, and I'll think. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm glad Septimus is smarter than I am. So.
I'm not sure that's
Yeah.
totally true there, sir, but you know, whatever you want to say.
I wish I could roll for stuff in life. Like, I don't know about that. What stock should I buy? Oh,
All right. So next we have Buster's turn.
yeah. I think Buster. He's gonna just. He's hurt, but he's gonna give a yeehaw or yeehonk, and he's gonna, I think, hit this this black dragon that's in front of him.
Okay. As he lets out that yee honk, you see the tendrils reattach themselves.
It only took one hit to slice it last time, right? Okay. He's hasted, so he has 3 attacks. He'll try to hit the first tendril, then if he can, go after the other one. So he'll try the tendril first, Andrew.
Okay. So give me a d20 for the tendril.
Oh, not an attack roll or just a d20?
Oh yeah, it's an attack roll. Sorry.
Oh, just that one. Sure. Guess I can do it. I don't know if I can do it from. Maybe I can. And I'll do Buster's Rings. I guess, did it roll you right there? I guess it's only a 15 though. Did it do that?
Did
right?
not hit the tendril.
I will. Oh man. We need to stop this thing from healing, right, guys? We could try. He's going to try again with his second attack, Andrew. Is that doing it? Is it +2? Yeah, because that's 20. Actually, D20, it's a 6. Oh, no, I guess it probably is. It's doing it. So, +9. I'll try that one more time. Oh, that's better.
19
28.
does hit as
Yep.
his ring slashes through the tendril and it kind of flops around once again. And you see
I'll do it fun.
the veiny parts of those black tendrils are starting to try to reach towards themselves once again.
Okay. I will try to, or Buster will then attempt to slash at the dragon with his third hasted attack. Yeah.
It is at advantage because the
Okay, so
dragon
missed
is
that.
stunned.
It's a 21 then to hit.
Okay, so that is a critical hit.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so that is true. If it's stunned, then it becomes a critical hit. So it's.
Might I suggest you also expend a key point to reinitiate that stunned condition?
Oh, yes, I can do that. Thank you very much. He'll use his last key point, but that's a good idea.
Okay.
He'll do that, and so it would be 12, and then I roll for 12. So max damage is 12 plus the. Or did it already do? It didn't do critical right there. No, it didn't. Let me do this. D6 plus 6. Hold on. This is for the additional, so 21 points of damage then total.
That is a 15 on my con save. What is his con save?
His con save is. I can't get rid of that thing.
Obviously, it's a 17.
I should have it under spells. Where would that be? It must be under the key point. Sorry. It's only going to. I think it's only a DC 14.
Okay.
So he does make it.
Okay.
Can you re-roll that, please?
You're expending a inspiration.
Let me check my notes.
Or I can do.
Yeah, I'm spending 1 inspo.
Okay.
Okay.
One a singular inspo.
That is an 11.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a 2.
Good job.
So he is still stunned.
Oh. Andrew, he did have advantage on the next roll, which I didn't use. Could I retcon one of those rolls against the dragon too, or?
It wouldn't have mattered against the dragon because it's already at advantage.
Okay, that's true. Because he already said. Never mind. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the key point, and I think he'll
He
just
still
stay
has
here.
he has his unarmed attack still, which he can make 1.
Oh, he does. Okay, so he will do that. Is that a D6 or is that?
It's gonna be a D20 roll again, and then it's using the ring, his monk ability.
Looks like it does. Yeah, so it's 8 points of damage then. It's, for if he rolls 19 total.
19 total, so that's a crit because he's still stunned.
Got it.
So then it's
8
going to be 6 plus that. So you've got.
Let me see here. So it's 1d6 plus 4 here. So 10 plus that 8 for the damage there. So it'd be 18 because max damage, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so 18 points of damage then total for the crit.
Well, no, you don't get to add the 4 twice, so it's 14.
That's true. My bad.
Nope,
Okay.
you're good.
That's true.
You're good. All right. Anything else?
Nope, I think he's good.
Okay. Then we will move on to our next one, which is Miss Bradley.
Miss Bradley would like to go where Mr. Septimus indicated and find me the source of the ick.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm what dost thou require? An athletics? A heckin' survival, maybe?
Athletics.
That is a 17.
Okay. As you reach in, you do feel something very familiar, like you did last time,
Mm-hmm.
but it does not budge.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna, drop my shield and put both hands.
Okay.
And actually, I think I'm raging, so wouldn't I get advantage on that?
You did not rage last time.
I have ticked off that I used a rage.
You did in the previous fight. Because you don't get them back on short rests, they're long rests.
The previous fight? I thought we were in the bone room previously.
We went from the kobolds to the bone room.
Yes.
And you raged in the bone room again because you needed the
That's
advantage on the
right.
door.
Got it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just have my hands on it.
Yep.
And I will bonus action rage so that I can have advantage next time.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that's my turn.
Athanasius.
All right. So I'm right next to the evil darkness dragon.
Uh-huh.
Kindred spirits.
What was Buster hitting that AC at?
The lowest he hit was 19. It was on that turn.
Okay. But it's still stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty high
Awesome.
constitution scores.
Which means he automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Well, I don't have anything. Well, I've got dex saves, but
Fireball.
Actually, don't have that.
No, that was
Do you think that would
Tempest.
work? Would that work on a fire dragon?
Who
Might,
said
because
that's a
I
fire
have-
dragon?
It's a that's right. It's a shadow dragon. That's a good point.
All right. I'm gonna do booming blade
Okay.
with my Frostbrand scimitar.
Okay. Roll to hit. Add advantage.
21.
21 hits, so it is a crit.
Okay, and then so max damage plus what we roll, right?
Yep.
So that's 7 plus another d6. That's oh wait, hold on. So hold on. So that's 6. And then I need to add another d6 for the cold damage. That's gonna be 8 cold damage.
Okay.
That's 13 slashing damage. It's oh my gosh, 2d8 or yeah, 2d8 for the or 1d8 for the blade spell. 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's gonna be 15 thunder damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's my action. I'm gonna use my bonus action to expend 3 sorcery points. It's the conversion, right? It just gives me a second. Alright. Bonus action, I'm going to expend a 2nd level spell slot for some sorcery points, basically. Actually, I just need to spend a 1st level spell slot to do this. So. Alright. That's my turn. I got nothing else.
Okay. Alrighty. So next up is Doodler.
Okay. I'm going to use my Twilight Sanctuary feature. This will be my final charge of it for the day. Go. This is the temp HP area. That was my action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
And you have Spirit Guardians up, correct?
Yes. Yeah, he should have. Well, actually, it hasn't been his turn yet. So,
Nope.
One thing I did realize I forgot last time was that Spirit Guardians is not dex save, so technically he doesn't auto fail it. So that was something I just forgot last time. So
Mhm.
sorry about that.
Oh, it's all right.
But I don't think I can do anything with a bonus action, but I can totally see.
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah. I don't use spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Don't have that. Yeah, no, that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. Don't forget to roll for temp HP.
Yep.
As you see the dragon just sitting there, writhing, unable to move or do anything, it
He's making a wisdom
fails and
save.
will take damage. Or it's a wisdom save.
Yes. Yep, wisdom save.
Wisdom. 12.
12 will fail. I need to find out how much. I want to say it's 3d6, but let me find
Pretty sure
it.
it's
3d8.
Yeah.
3d8, that's right. I need d8s. There we go. Not too shabby on damage. Actually, really good on damage. Oh, that was a 1. 12. 19 points of radiant damage.
Well done.
And that's it for the Spirit Guardians.
So then that'll move us on to Tempest. You're muted, Michael.
Indeed. Well, we're gonna continue the chain or the call lightning
Okay.
shenanigans. That seems to be working well.
Because he can't succeed, he's gonna fail it. So just roll that damage.
Get okay, come on. Damage. There we go. Boom, boom. Normal. Or no. Yeah, it's normal. That's an unfortunate.
That's atrocious.
Wow. Okay. Boo.
I was like, that surely that's not right, but yeah, 10 damage.
I had that thought too. I was like, oh, okay, well, all right.
on 4d10. Yikes.
Yay.
Yikes. Okay, what else you doing, sir? Anything?
Boo. Oh man. All right. Let's. What else we got in the spell?
That's your action or your bonus action on a
That's
turn?
my action.
Okay.
That is very much an action-y kind of thing. That is third time I've done it, so keeping track of that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's. No, I can't do that. Never mind. Yeah, no, we're good.
I did forget one thing for my dragon. He still does get to check to see if he gets his breath back. He did not. Even though he was stunned. Okay. So then we are back to the top of the round. Septimus.
Yeah, I'd probably try to lend Brad a hand, as it were. But I would probably try to give her a hand, try to get that thing out there. But I guess it's probably metagame. It's math. I could guidance her, but it's only a 1d4. Better to give her advantage, right? You get a higher chance. Or higher
She already has
probability, I guess.
advantage because she's going to be
Oh,
raging.
it's a rage.
Metagames.
Then,
Yeah.
Then I will say a prayer to Kratanta, and I'll place my hand on her, and I'll cast guidance on her.
Okay.
To see if that will help her. But that is an action.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll look back and see if everybody's still standing, and they are. So I will, whisper
Okay.
words of.
Tempest, don't forget your temporary HP
Ooh.
because you are inside that field.
Yay.
A D6 plus 6.
Cool.
Or we're 6th level, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we're 6th level. Yep.
Thank you.
But otherwise, that's all I got.
Ready?
Oh, Tempest. Beautiful.
I needed it. I needed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then that takes us to Buster. He is still stunned.
Yes. So Buster will again try to hit the thing so it doesn't reform. He'll do that with one of those.
Yeah, because it did reform. You see it kind of pull back together.
Yeah, it's only a 14. Probably
Did
gonna
not hit.
He'll try that again. Come on,
18 does hit the black tentacle.
Okay, it doesn't really need damage, does it?
Nope.
I guess. Okay.
You make contact with it and it breaks it. So
yeah, he'll use his last ring on the black creature itself.
okay, add
19 to hit.
advantage. Yep. So it's a crit.
Yeah. So I'll make it a critical hit via Foundry and see what happens here. So 15.
15 damage. Wonderful. He still has his bonus action.
So he gets that every round, not just with use the key point. Yeah, okay.
That's
and
correct.
His
That's part of being a
unarmed
monk.
strike. Yeah, that's true. And 9. No, it's only 9 hits, so he does not.
It's still at
Is that
advantage
Okay, sorry.
because it's to the end of his turn.
Oh, 26. Oh, not quite a crit.
Does hit?
Yeah.
So it's an auto crit.
So
That's
maybe
9, so that's 5. So add a 6, so 15 more.
54. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was all done through. I just did that through. Just doesn't really matter, but through Foundry, the interaction between D&D Beyond and Foundry with it was pretty easy. So.
Yep.
And that's his turn. He'll just he's whacking away.
Alrighty. As you see that the dragon does seem to finally shake off this inability to act as Buster is not able to keep hitting the right spot. Miss Bradley, it is your turn.
And you got a D4, Miss Bradley.
All right, let's try this again. Boop, boop, boop. Heyo! Okay, and then plus a
Oh,
D4.
that's D4. Get it.
That's a cool 32.
Wow. Nicely done.
I
That's pretty
think
cool.
with a 32, yeah, you pull out this almost identical looking leg as you pulled out of the Waterbringer, except it's the left leg this time because you had the right one. Yeah, and the black ooze seems to still be connected to both dragons and the tendrils at this point.
I would like to put the leg in the bag of colding.
Okay.
And then, so the tendrils are still on Mama Red.
Roll me a D4, please.
That's a 3.
Okay. As you see them starting to kind of fade, but they're still there connected to the Lightbringer and all the ooze around.
Okie dokie. 5, 10. Let me do math. Okay. Does I mean, I can't imagine that the Lightbringer looks particularly good or like she's gonna put up any sort of resistance, but this big black honkadoodie is still assaulting my friends. So I am gonna just like I stow the leg and gonna pat the Lightbringer. Run more minutes, Your Highness. And then I'm jumping off her back and running into the fray of the gross boy. And then with my bonus action, I would like to unleash my Cobalt Cry, my Draconic Cry. And until the end of my next turn, all of my allies have advantage on attack rolls against enemies that can hear me.
Okay.
And are within 10 feet of me. So go ham, everybody.
As you do that, you do notice that your ancestrals that were with you seem to dissipate and disappear.
Why?
Because you did
Didn't
not
attack
make an
anything.
attack or get attacked since you raged your last turn. You have a round and a half to get it done, and you did not.
Okay. I mean, I can't. I mean, unless she's like tall enough to hurt myself by fall damage.
She's laying on the ground, so
Yeah. So like, or like, I don't have an action. So.
yeah. Next up is Athanasius.
Okay, so we've secured the leg, so we just gotta kill this thing, I think. We're going to, as an action, I'm gonna do Booming Blade again. advantage. Nice. 24 to hit. Assuming hits.
That does hit. It is
All
no
right.
longer a crit.
It is no longer a crit.
That is correct.
Okay.
Because it is no longer stunned.
Oh, poopy. So that's gonna be 10 slashing damage plus.
By the way, Brad, you don't forget to take your temp hit HP.
It's gonna be 2 cold damage. Oh, 1 thunder damage. Then, as a bonus action, I'm going to expend 3 sorcery points to summon my Hound of Ill Omen in the space next to me.
Okay. And what does that do, sir?
Lets me summon a direwolf, basically, size medium.
Yep. Takes its turn, or does it roll its own initiative?
Bonus action. Roll initiative for the Hound.
Yeah. So I will
I'm
get you a
choosing this-
creature. I'm just gonna
Choosing this
put
black
out.
dragon as a target.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull out this just to be your representation there. How much health does it have?
It's hold on, let's see, it's direwolf. It gets 37 hit points, 14 armor class, and it gets 3 temporary hit points for having half my my sorcerer level.
Okay. Okay.
But I need to roll initiative for it.
Yeah.
+2. It'd be a 13.
Okay. What's its dex?
It has a 15 dex, +2.
Okay. Doodler, what is your dex?
My 12 is my dex.
Okay, so it's gonna go before you. Beautiful.
Oh, so it goes next.
Yep.
Awesome. It's gonna bite the dragon.
Okay, at advantage.
Yeah.
By the way, this dragon is looking rough and bloodied
Oh, hold on. Roll that one.
with the amount of damage you guys have done to him.
Nice.
There we go, advantage. Oh yeah. 18 plus.
18 plus is gonna hit.
Yeah, 23.
Yeah.
23 to hit total. It does 2d6 plus 3 piercing damage. It needs to succeed on a. Is it prone? It's not prone, is it?
It is not prone.
All right. It needs to make a. It does need to make a strength saving throw, or be
Okay.
knocked prone.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Okay, strength. Normal attack. That's a 15.
Saves.
Okay. What's my damage?
2d6 plus 3. It'll be 11 piercing damage.
Alrighty.
And that's its turn.
Alrighty. Then we move on to a doodler.
All right, so we get advantage because of Brad, right?
That is correct.
All right, I'm gonna do something that gives me a straight roll then, because it's a range attack. So I'm gonna do guiding bolt. So let's see what I get. 13 on the die plus 8. So 21 to hit.
21 does hit.
Okay, and then 46 radiant damage. That doesn't roll across the place. Oh my gosh. Unless I have dice falling everywhere. I forgot my dice tower today, so that's not helping. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 points of radiant damage from Guiding Bolt, and whoever hits it next has advantage. I know you still have advantage from Brad, but that's okay.
Yep. That was still good damage. Guiding Bolt's a great first level spell.
Yep.
No problems with doing that there, sir. But the problem is, it is now the dragon's turn.
I need to make a wisdom save.
Yep. Wisdom save from the dragon. 17. He'll take half damage.
That'll save. He'll take half damage. 3d8. So he'll take half of 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 points of damage.
Okay. And he will roll a d6 to see if he gets his ability back. He did not. Da-da-da. So he is going to make a bite attack at Doodler.
Come at me.
Oh,
I need to roll to see if I get higher tip HP before that happens. I did get higher tip HP, thank goodness.
All right.
Let's see.
Attack. It's going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
And damage is going to be 16 piercing and 4 nothing damage.
All right. There's all my temp HP and some of my actual health. I'm not looking good at all, by the way.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Of course. I could do that. I'm decent at con. No, I'm not. 5.
What's that
Spirit
for,
Guardians is gone.
Oh,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I kind of predicted this was going to happen. So
Yep.
that's
We're going to make a claw attack at Athanasius. So 15 to hit you, Athanasius.
Does not hit.
Okay, second bolt claw attack is a 29.
Yeah, I can't dodge that.
I will look at the fractured reality around what just happened and cast Silvery Barbs, Andrew.
Okay, so he will
That's
roll
16.
again. Who is he given the advantage to?
I'll give the advantage to Tempest.
Okay, it's a 12.
Oh,
So
excellent.
it missed
Miss.
at the
Nice.
distraction. So, alrighty. And with that, that is its turn. As Tempest, it is your turn.
Yeah. There's a lot of people around it now, and doing what I have been doing is probably inadvisable at this point. So let's just over.
It's big enough you can only hit it.
Hmm?
It's a point. Lightning is a point.
But everything within 5 feet.
A dragon is big. You can do it in the middle.
Oh, fair point.
The only thing that is hit is the dragon.
I will do that.
He needs to make a save.
Yes.
Dex.
Dex, and it needs to be a. Where's my saving? DC 16.
12. He fails.
Ah.
As he is barely hanging on after that last lightning bolt. As you see the black tendril now whipping, separated from the Lightbringer, no longer helping him out.
Nice.
And we will return back to the top of the round.
Yep.
To
Septimus?
Septimus.
Do you have
Yeah.
something fun?
Have something fun?
Yeah, do you have a to hit something fun?
I do not have fun, but I will
Because
take a
it's at
step forward.
advantage.
That's oh yes,
Yeah.
I'll take a step forward and I will hold out the like this this tome that we found down in the library back in the old temple back in that Magic Valley, and through that I will cast just Ray of Frost. But I'm gonna, if it hits, I'm trying to use that to empower this spell if I can.
Roll to hit
That
at
would be
advantage.
a 21. I might as well roll again, see if I get. Oh, same exact thing. 21. Here's
That
the.
does hit.
Yeah. Oh, terrible rolls, but I also get another 2d6 because of this charge that I'll use from this fulminating treatise. So it's 2d6. Let's see what we got here. So an extra 10 points damage to that. So 14 total
Nice.
to that. And he's slowed if he's moving anywhere by.
Okay.
But,
As the ooze is still there, but barely holding together, as it is Buster's turn.
yeah, Buster will, he's going to whack away at this thing with his ring.
Still at advantage.
Yeah.
Yeehaw!
Oh, a 28 with advantage.
That'll hit.
With 8 points of damage only, I guess.
How do you think Buster would want to destroy
Goodness gracious.
this darkness ooze dragon?
This should be a group thing. What would Buster do? Is he gonna? You do some kind of weird flippy thing, right? And like do a Xena type thing with the rings that you've always wanted to do, Andrew.
Yeah. So
he probably does a couple slashes, even though it's just one. But he probably slices off its black neck or something. Yeehaw!
Yeah.
Does he carve a smile into its face?
No.
He'll be like, "Watch this, Mister Athanasius," and he'll do something. Yeah.
As he
Cuts off his head. Yeah.
goes through and kind of whirlwinds through, cutting it into pieces as each piece of the darkness dragon deteriorates into the ooze and then evaporates into nothing as you see the tentacles and tendrils that have been all over the palace begin to crystallize and break down, falling off of the walls, the ceilings, and as they're falling to the ground, just turn to dust and to nothing.
What was that falling? There were like stalactite crystals and like dark crystals that were forming.
So all the tendrils and tentacles that were all over,
all through. That's right.
all through, harden, crystallize, and as they did that, they would fall from wherever they were, and on their descent, basically broke into those tiny particles and disappeared, leaving behind no trace of what you have dealt with.
Wow.
As the darkness that had overcome the fire palace of the Lightbringer is removed, and it is once again extremely bright.
Nice.
What would you all like to do?
Immediately go check on the light
I guess we should.
bringer.
Like,
I mean, I know that we all look like garbage, but I feel like she looks the most like garbage. No offense, Your Highness.
yeah, but I think we'll come and help Brad see what's going on, do a medicine check or something. But yeah,
give me some medicine checks.
Maybe check her out. Yeah, 21. As I give her the once over.
Okay.
I got a 12.
As you give her the once over, you see that her breathing has returned to kind of a normal, not shallow, not ragged, just kind of that slow, methodical, still a little bit labored, but to be expected from what has happened.
Is that area, is it starting? It's still black, or is it coalescing? Is it like sealing up itself? That was
the scale, like, not only has the tendrils and tentacles over her everywhere, on her the luster is starting to return to her scales, as well as the Lightbringer's basically essence is starting to revert back to what it was. beforehand. And you feel like she just needs a little bit of rest at this point.
But she's still unconscious, though, right?
She
now.
is
She's
still
not-
unconscious,
Okay.
yeah. But you do see the sore where you pulled the limb out of has begun kind of closing and starting to repair itself as the dragon's own innate magic is starting to knit the wound closed as she is resting.
I know that Bradley pulled that, what looked to be the leg. I'd probably ask her just to pull it out briefly, so myself and I'll make sure Ethan's there too. We can both take a look at it just to see that was the left leg you said, to get a better look at it, to make sure it's.
I produced the leg. I don't rent it in my bag, but there is the closest thing, so.
Oh well, I will take it from you, or Dula. You can certainly take this if you wish, but I can store it.
Yeah, I mean,
or-
I'll take it. I have room in my handy haversack.
Yeah, and I'll give it to. In fact, I'll give. Dula, do you have all the pieces? I might give you. No, let's keep some pieces separate. So yeah, so you take this leg. I think I have one of those pieces.
I don't think we should keep them together. Honestly, I think that's a bad idea.
Yeah, even an extra dimension, maybe not.
Doodler has been kidnapped before.
He has. That's true.
Whoa,
But,
hey, my stuff did not get kidnapped.
I mean, to be fair, I think we've all been kidnapped before, so I don't know that that's much of a determining factor.
That didn't count.
That's true. That's true.
Oh, so I get kidnapped once by myself, and all of a sudden it's all my fault.
You're the common denominator.
That's yeah, but we'll let Doodler have the leg. Yeah,
I think
mean
keeping
he's
them
got.
separated would be pretty good.
Yeah, but this actually with Nissa and stuff. It just that's fine. Yeah.
Athanasius, you do feel the staff pulling yet
That's right. We
again
need to
Towards the leg.
get
towards the leg.
Oh, that's where we need to extract the stuff from it, right? Yeah. Because we have to do
Yeah.
that. That's right.
Yeah, I'll definitely go there.
We'll
Put
do
the
that.
staff.
Yep.
Yeah, before we put it away.
As you do that, the fourth of the fifth blossoms bloom. Or sorry, the fifth of the six blossoms, because you now have 5 pieces, bloom. As you all are able to see that. Athanasius, please update your staff. I just finished updating it for you. It is now a +2 to all of those things that it did.
Oh, it's been changing. That's right. When you get
So that is done.
And
You may
Dem-
have to re-add it. Check and see if
And
it
Dem quest-
updated it for you.
dumb question, but I can look through notes. But we have the head. Do we have the 2 arms and 2 legs, or we're just needing maybe the central torso?
The torso.
The torso.
Yep.
Where did we get the other arm? I can't remember. where
Both
we got the
arms
arm
were
from.
in the temple.
Mm-hmm.
They.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if both arms were in the temple or if it was
Mhm.
just one. I couldn't remember.
That's
It
right,
was
that's
both.
right.
Okay.
Yep.
So we're just missing the torso.
Mhm.
And do we know how long I'll ask Bradley how long we're protected with the fire? I forget what you said, Andrew. Like, how long do we have protection? Because we should probably stay here till she
To a
wakes
long
up, I would
rest.
think. Okay. And do we have enough
you would
to
have
eat
to
another
eat it
one?
again. Yep.
Yeah. 'Cause we probably need to stay here just to make sure that she's.
I mean, I know that Bradley's never been to the palace before, TM, but there should be some cobalt or dragonborn or dragonkin attendants somewhere,
Sure.
unless they were all consumed by the
Gone to nothing.
ooze. So I guess like maybe some. I don't. On the one hand, I don't know if I should go looking because I can speak Draconic and am a kobold, but I'm also like an outlaw kobold, or somebody else should go looking for the kobolds. But then it's like, outsider, what are you doing in our most sacred palace? So,
Yeah.
or if we should
No.
all just stay here and wait for them to find us.
Yeah, I mean, those tendrils were everywhere, right? No matter where, like it was like hard to miss them. So I think they're either dead or they'd be happy to see that we've taken out the darkness. So we could, we could go find. We could just wait here for a little bit and
Did we
tend to
check
her.
what kind of bones were in the bone room?
Right? Yeah, all
What kind of
kobolds.
bones
there.
are the bone room?
Magic kind that tried to kill us, like is. I
Let's
don't
never
think we
speak
were
of the bone room again.
Yeah, I don't think we were particularly discerning at that moment.
Yeah.
No.
Although there is a giant glass like thing in the ground, if I remember correctly. So we could like look down and see if there are any like scurrying about.
Like you can see like lower levels. That's right, because it's all see-through a little bit, isn't it? It's just made out of that fiery type. Okay, yeah.
You do not see any movement inside the palace.
Does anyone have sending, or like, so we can tell?
I think dude,
Give
there
me a
might have
long
sending.
rest.
Yeah, exactly.
Give me a long
Okay,
rest, and I can
so-
send.
Brad's gonna work on another portion of fire resistance food, since we're gonna be here a hot minute. Doodler, you should probably take sending so we can tell Waterboy that his girlfriend's not dead.
Okay, I'll go to sleep right now.
Wait, we gotta throw a towel over you because you're a bird.
That's right. He's awake until you put the thing over as well.
Yeah, because it's light.
That's funny.
That's true.
Can I? Do you want me to roll survival, or what do you want me to roll to cook this thing?
It's your cooking check.
Okay. That's a 6 on the die. So +3 for proficiency is not. Ow, child. +4. So that's a 13. I don't know. I don't think that does it.
Hold on.
As
Hold
you
on.
were getting ready to finish the meal, unless someone's doing something.
I would like
mean,
to give inspiration to that.
That's good.
Reroll is what I just heard because someone doesn't want to burn.
Yeah. Because
feed
guidance
into
wouldn't
that.
work, because it takes too long to make that stuff, right? You have to.
That's a 3 on the
Probably.
die.
Oh, that's worse.
I
will
say-
g-
Oh,
I will give an inspiration since you're making it for us. I can.
There we go.
that's
Yeah,
a
it's
12. So 12 plus 7 is 19.
Yep, you're able to make it much better this time.
Hey.
As
This
you
one's
all
gonna
have
burn us,
flashes
though.
of it burning from the extra heat from the fire plane, scorching
No.
it.
No.
And
Almost
you're
made
just
them
like,
to
nope, nope, nope.
They're almost like ghost peppers.
Yeah.
Are those kobold children we hear laughing on the floors below, Andrew?
No, that's just the
Oh.
dice fairy.
So they're
Just
dead
the
too.
dice
Okay,
fairy
okay.
in your ears.
She's a good laugh.
She's petting the dog. The dog is not enthused.
All right. You all are able to take a long rest
Oh,
Yay.
as she has
Like-
provided you food.
me likey.
Okay, what do I need to prep? Okay, we can trash that spell for now.
Long rest. Long rest. Long rest.
Sending. There's sending.
Long rest. Yay.
Yeah. Spells.
Happy about that. Get several things back.
All right. Anything else we're doing while we're long resting?
I don't think so.
Just contemplating what we found.
Just
I'll just-
guarding the light bringer, making sure that she's as comfortable as
Mhm.
can be. I mean, I don't have a medicine background, so I don't know. Like, I don't want to touch her too much. But,
Yeah.
like,
I've-
I don't want
And I
to take her.
I think I'd probably just ask Ethan just if I could just even hold the staff for a moment just to take a peek at it, and then I'll just ask him if he knows because he seems like he knows the staff very well. He's attuned to it. If he could, I don't know. We've used it to take out the blackness from these pieces. Could we? You think it might do something on our sister? Could it somehow? I mean, it's a pretty powerful artifact from like the tree. I guess this tree, and I don't know.
I think
maybe
it's worth a try.
But it's beautiful now, right? There's like 5 bloomed, these dark roses.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
5
just-
bloomed crystal glass roses.
Don't you have like flowers, Ethan? Maybe on your buttons or something? They're kind of floral, I don't know, something like that. I thought maybe back in the if you have any kind of floral, like dark black, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Probably not. You're just all black.
No. Yeah. I don't know.
It looks more
Well,
powerful. That's it.
The flowers open up whenever we find one of these things, these body parts. So we have one more to go. So at least from our estimation. What quick inventory of what pieces we have, where and what.
Oh,
Where's the head?
Yeah, like who has what? Actually, that's a good question. I think Dula has most of the pieces, but the heads from Nightfall Ranch, with 2 arms from the temple. What temple are we gonna call that?
The temple in the valley.
Temple in the valley.
Did I take those pieces? I thought you took the arms.
Maybe I have the arms. Let me see. I think I have the arms, and you have the legs and head, right?
I think so. Yeah.
We'll call it that. Yeah.
You can have the torso next time we find that.
Okay. Thanks. Yeah. But we'll run through it. Yeah, we'll make sure.
Where is next? Where do we go? Stuff seems
I'm not sure.
Wherever else. I
mean, it was a few episodes ago, but I still had that weird vision about the tree and the leaves falling. I don't know if that's to do with anything, but we could investigate that further. I don't know, but maybe it was just a bad dream.
Aren't we supposed to go back and see the druids?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
No.
I mean, it seems like a good lead to follow up on.
I mean,
How do we
we
get
told
back there
Esty
again?
to meet us there, and then we definitely ditched him.
Mm,
And then there's the whole we're owed a ship.
yeah.
The grand vessel.
Yeah. We're owed a ship.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
The
I
lava,
think heading to the druids after we're done here is actually not a bad idea, considering we've told people we're gonna be there. We told Mr. Esty we're gonna be there. That's my bad, guys. Sorry. We have to talk to the druids some more. Yeah, this seems like a good place to go after we're done here.
Yeah.
Also, if anybody could tell us where the last well of darkness is probably the people of the Church of Nissa, since this is her continent.
Yeah.
So
We'll
unless it's somewhere else, dun dun dun.
We'll turn the nightly news. We'll look for bad stuff going on.
The nightly Nissa news.
The nightly Nissa news, yes. What was that, Tempest?
I said, or talking to Mr. SD. He seemed to be fairly knowledgeable.
He seems pretty smart. Yeah. And look at my spot. Yeah, but we should. That's good. Yeah, Druid. That's all good, Mr. SD.
Go to druids.
Yeah.
We got a message out to Q. Right.
I mean,
Yes.
I can send messages if
was
we
not
need to send more
Pick up
messages.
the guy. Yeah. He might be up there. It's been 15 days. I'm sure he could have been come and gone already, right? I mean, he was going to be there.
At least check on everybody. At the druids and at the.
Was it Lemonatra he was going to pick up? Right, that was the guy that we saved. He was going to come get. Right? Was that? Okay. He's probably he doesn't care about us now. He's not going to give us a shit. He already got what he wanted.
Supposed to be waiting for us, but we've been away for a long time.
All right.
I think true. Yeah.
So tell you what, I can send a message. I think he wants to send a message to the Waterbringer. We want to send a message to maybe Q, is what I'm hearing, and then maybe Mr. Esty. Is that right? Or to the druids, or to the head druid.
We're going to
could-
the druid.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we could always, we could always talk to, I guess maybe send a message to the Waterbringer to let him know that his wife is okay. Yes, yeah. And maybe he can send people to take care of her and stuff too. I don't know. This is not his realm, I guess, but
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and cast sending real quick, Andrew, and send a message to the Waterbringer, and I will say, your significant other is fine, saved, no more darkness. Why did I say like 2 words?
sorry.
Don't think there's any help. Send people to take care of her, and that's my message.
Okay,
Yeah,
roll me a
good, that's good.
D100.
Uh-oh.
Oh, because magic's all wibbly wobbly in this. That's right.
Sending doesn't work across planes, y'all.
Oh.
Oh!
Actually, I think it does. Hold on.
Yeah, no, it does work across planes. This is something else.
You can
As
send
far
the
as I
message
know.
across any distance and even to other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, you're right. That's good.
74.
Okay, you're good. Let me see if you get your message back.
Yes. I want to see you counting the words, Andrew. I'm kidding. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Thanks. Help's on the way.
Great.
Excellent.
Yeah, we could.
Right.
I can contact Mr. STQ. I still feel like I have a little bit more magical energy left to cast a few more of those.
Yeah.
Like
Now,
maybe
hold on.
2.
So, yeah. Well, just before we do that, we think that. Back my notes too, but so we think that the court mage, the high court mage, came here, right? And he's the one that we think planted the body parts, right? into
That's
these
the
two.
running assumption. Yeah, I think.
So
I
do we
mean,
need to?
he's-
We need to confront.
Oh, everybody's gone. Hold on. Everybody's coming back. We're good. All right, hold on. Hold on. Getting everybody back on stream. As everybody's in a different spot. Oh no!
That's I'll be Doodler.
Yeah, Simple, you're
Alright.
Athanasius. Tim, you are Tempest.
This-
Septimus is Corey. Doodler is Michael. Bradley is you.
Hey
Aiden.
guys, it's me. Hey guys, it's me. It's me, Tempest. I have a gambling problem.
Oh no, you're
I'm
Bradley.
trying to get over it.
Mysterious.
You're Bradley.
I'm Bradley. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I can't do a Bradley voice.
I'm Mr. Athanasius. I'm very
I'm
mysterious.
gonna take it. I'm gonna take a ring.
I'm trying to get other people fixed. Give me a second.
There you Probably the druid first that we can talk about.
Yeah.
Simple
I mean, the druids are on the way no matter what, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like a thing.
Is the
And
light
they might have a
bringer-
faster way to get back to the Ovo.
As you guys are sitting there talking, you do hear a breathe out from the Lightbringer. Why, thank you for rescuing me. I still don't have tons of strength, but I think I can converse for a little while. May I
Do
know
not
who...
worry. Do not worry, Your Majesty. Help is on the road. I mean, other than us, because we already did the help, but like more help for you, for later, for recovery. Yeah.
Are you a Turk?
Yeah. How did you tell?
It would only be more ironic if you were... No. No. Bradley.
I'm famous, you guys.
Well, isn't this a pickle?
Mommy says hi, but my mom, not your mom, my mom, my row.
Yes, I know. She has been missed. I don't remember everything that transpired. The last real memory I have is...
Of the court mage from Yovo?
Yes, he was here helping us against basically our two high priests, mine and my husband's, arguing over territory. And
Well, there's significantly less territory to fight over now, but you can deal with that when you're feeling better. Everybody is evacuated, and as far as I know, has been taken care of by the druids. So everybody's fed.
was that your doing?
I mean, we asked, they did it, so kind of.
It was very thoughtful of you.
Oh, I
Um,
don't know if you know this. Kobolds very cranky when they're hungry.
I have not witnessed it firsthand, but I could see how that would happen. I know I'm not myself when I'm hungry.
Nobody is. It's
Um,
very a problem.
Sorry to interrupt you, my Bradley. Who are these people you are with?
Ah, we are the Shadow Chasers. And then I push Athanasius to the front to do his spiel.
Hello. Yes. Pleasure to meet you. We are the Shadow Chasers. We basically we've been traveling around and fighting and trying to fix points of concentrated darkness. Believe you and your mate were both victims of this evil, and well, we've just got rid of it for you. You're welcome.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time to save myself and my significant other.
Speaking of which, time, we are in a bit of a conundrum. See, when we were at your mate's place, we went into the realm of water, and well,
Yeah, Drista's
time,
realm.
time kind of got away from us, and one 5 minutes turned into 15 days.
Wait,
How long
long
have
we
you been here?
gone?
We love resting the fireplace. Oh no, you guys.
Yeah, can you do your dragon magic and just have us exit at the same time we got in? That way there's
Is that
no-
possible?
Unfortunately, I am able to traverse without anything, but you all are struck with time.
What if we like hopped inside your mouth and you like we're surrounded by your dragon flesh and that shields us from whatever time?
I
How
don't
they
think that's how
smile.
that would work.
Fortunately,
How
don't like
would
that
that
idea.
work actually? Will we I kind of want to try it just to see what happens.
I mean, you
But-
could try it, but
Nope.
That's a good thought, though.
Nope.
I also don't think I have the strength to
get us out of here
planeswalk
right
at
now.
the moment.
Hmm.
but we need to get out of here like now if there's going to be time shenanigans. I mean,
Yeah.
Septimus, you might know more about that. I don't know if you know how the times and the planes work because I mean you know time fairly well. I don't know how it works. So we could be
wizard.
Well, but
we could be like 4 years. We could be like 4 years ahead now. Because
How
you were there for 5 minutes and that was 15
I've only done-
days.
I've
So
only
probably, yeah, probably like 4 years.
I've only done 2 semesters, so I'm not really much of a tempest just yet. I can.
Only 2
Yeah.
semesters. Oh,
Let me
Gosh.
let me stop you. Let me stop you here. You all need to leave
Yes.
now
Yes, I
Yes.
agree.
by the quickest means possible.
Aim a little of the planes.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we had a thing for that.
Okay.
We do have a thing for that.
We're gonna end up like in like Crazyville. It's gonna go.
I-
very, very bad.
Yeah. Well, could you? What? Tell you what. Why didn't you? Can you go?
Yeah, you. Yes.
You go ahead of us. Tell them what will be coming out and when we'll be coming out, and they'll be ready for us. And then.
What
Well, I
part
mean,
is
she can't.
That's
Too
right,
weak
because the
to
time
plane
is
go
different.
out
That's
yet.
right.
She's too weak to plane walk, you guys.
Yeah,
She just
yeah.
said that.
Yeah.
But can't she
Also-
go in?
I have a sneaking suspicion that my mom is way older than my dad. Bradley's just putting the pieces together.
Anyways,
Oh,
we're wasting precious hours here.
Yeah.
Days?
We should
Plane
probably
walk,
go
let's
like right
Who's
now.
got the amulet? Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, we could. I mean, it's not the amulet's not. I mean, I can use it, but it's not. It's not perfect. There are some. It could go terribly wrong as well. We could
Hey.
try it though.
Do you know of a
We're
quicker
out
way
of
out?
time.
No, this is the fastest
What
way
if,
out.
Okay.
what if we bring the Lightbringer with us? Would she?
Oh,
I
Had
don't
to
think she
be.
can barely. I think she can barely walk. I think that's.
Well,
a
she wouldn't have to
problem.
move anywhere.
Okay.
Just,
yeah, she was very. Yeah.
So-
Did
Does
she
the
want to
amulet-
out with us? Did she? Go. Yeah.
I guess it's true.
Does the amulet need an anchor or what is it?
I just have to name a location that I'm familiar with, which I can just name it back in.
You should, take us to like the conjoined throne room where they like meet
what-
for.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
For stuff. Yeah, we could do
The
that.
big lava rock place.
You gonna pull up that random location table, Andrew?
Make me a roll. I've got it
Uh,
open.
So DC 15 intelligence check. Okay, let's see here.
I,
Let's,
you
I will
got
use
it, you're
a
fine.
bonus action to give my brother a D4.
excellent. Oh, is that from the staff? Is that where that? I'm
Um,
also-
You said it was DC 15.
yes.
Septimus. I'm gonna use my port roll of a 15 today to just give you a 15 on the die.
Oh, that's even better. I will take it. So that's what it is. So that will work. Oh, I rolled a 19 anyway.
I totally forgot I had
yeah,
port in
it
there
doesn't
for a
matter,
second, but then I
yeah.
just rolled it.
So it meets a check with that 15. I didn't have to roll that dice. So
So
it says it should just work. And so if I failed, then you'd have to roll the temp. So
that is correct. So it says you and 8 willing creatures. So unfortunately, even if she was willing, I think she is too big to count
okay.
towards
Got it,
that 8.
It just says creatures. It doesn't specify their size. So
I know.
it's up to you.
She-
but
Yeah.
I don't think she wants to go with us. Yeah.
So I also think that because of timey-wimey nonsense, she will probably still beat you there.
Okay. Gotcha. That's
probably true, actually.
So what do we have to
We're
roll
gonna be
no
like
matter how
5
we-
years in the future.
All right, so here is what I need. I
real quick.
need.
Yes. Like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. We could have-
Well, I'm thinking of if we leave a letter with her, that way when we get to the other side, we can communicate with.
Our future selves?
Well, we can correspond with our family.
Yeah, we could send-
send
yeah.
a letter for Kel.
yes. She
Yeah,
could
that's fair.
drop it off in the
So-
mailbox for us.
We were in the water
letters-
domain for 5 minutes. then
Should we
10
send
minutes
a-
is full 30 days?
That's bad. Well, we could do that. Yeah, I mean,
Hold on.
if we could
mean,
retcon that. We
I
I mean, the
mean,
planes
there's
do look
no-
differently.
Yeah, there's no for sure that Drista's realm works the same as a crow says. You know.
That's true.
Yeah, no, I just want to do the math if it did. So give me.
Also, there's nothing that says
do
that
on.
the time is consistent.
No, yeah, I know it's not consistent.
So here's
But
what I need.
I just
I
you know.
need 2 people to roll me d20s.
I
One.
call one.
So are you doing 1, the entering of the plane, or the exiting of the plane?
I rolled a 9.
Okay.
Tempest, you want to take the second one? Oh, you got a second? Okay, you
I
got it.
got it. It's a 10.
It's pretty close.
Hey!
One day, we did it.
All right.
We did it, y'all.
Perfect.
So, Tempest and Doodler and Septimus,
We get there.
please
Where's
roll me d10s.
Each just a D10 each.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Why'd you so?
6 for me, Andrew.
Because they didn't roll the d20s.
A 10.
D10.
That seems 10 seems bad in this case.
I don't know.
10, 10. We're
Bye,
gonna be gone for
everyone.
26 days or something like that now.
Yep.
How did you know?
Bye, everyone.
Because
So my calculations were correct. If it worked the same way, we'd be gone for about 4 years.
I rolled and I rolled so high, so it must have been a bad thing. If I needed the low, it always was the opposite. But I can get back into the library now. Take that, Miss Citrus Sprout.
You like go back. The library's been bulldozed.
Like trick.
Oh,
So let's see. So we were on the 22nd.
oh man.
As you guys were doing that, and then we go forward 26. So 1, 2. Put you.
How do we pull that up? Is there a button for that too? It always comes on when we first start, but
Yeah.
There's a calendar button on the
So
side.
I'm
I
pretty
think.
sure we are now
It's in
on
the
a
bookmark thing.
Okay.
Acrocia 48.
Mm.
Oh, that's not bad. Not as bad as my calculations intended. My calculations just said it should have been the same day 4 years later.
that would be bad.
So that puts you in. Calendar.
It's cool. Keeps track of the moons too.
Yes, it does. Things you can put in there.
That's
So we are in 1, 2. So you return on the 9th day of the week of Cretantis
Oh, that's
in the time of Acrocia.
Did we know this, or did we just kind of appear?
You just kind of appear in the throne room of
Okay.
the dragons.
That's still where it was. Wait,
And
no,
you
that
see-
is not in the same place.
You
Oh,
see
no.
both dragons sitting on their thrones. Everything is fixed and pretty, and there is groups of people on both sides. As you come in, trumpets start blaring your announcement.
Oh God, we really are 4 years in the future. Everything's fixed.
As
the end of it's like the end of A New Hope as we go down. We get
as the Lightbringer stands
Whoa.
completely healed, but you do notice that underneath that right leg, the scale is not quite the same as the rest of them. A scar seems to remain. Welcome back, Shadow Chasers. I apologize that you could not get here quicker. But thank you for your sacrifices and for what you did for my home and for my family. and she bows to you all and says, "We are in your debt and shall never be able to truly repay what you all have done for us." And as she does this, the Waterbringer comes over Link's hands, and they both breathe out. And you see this combined mist of fire and water encompasses you all. And let me pull up our lovely table over here. And you all are going to make me some rolls.
Y'all, I think we're getting
boy.
boons.
Ooh.
Glad somebody knew what I was describing.
I mean, when two ancient dragons owe you a favor.
And he's like a huge turtle dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like just a red.
Actually, so here's what I need each of you to do to start with. Need you to all roll 2d4s.
Oh boy.
2d4s.
Low.
We'll do this one at a time, so keep those numbers.
We'll bust a roll later on.
Yeah, I'll let him do the rolls.
Yeah.
So actually, anybody who rolled a 1,
2d4s?
yes,
How can you roll
they
a
are
one
they
on
are separate
2d4s?
numbers, 1 through 4,
Oh, God.
not added together.
Go.
So if you
Okay.
rolled a 1, you will need to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a d8.
A D8.
A
All right.
D8. Okay.
And we'll do this one first. So anybody who rolled 1?
I rolled
Me.
1.
I have 3 of you with 1s, okay? So we'll start with Tempest. What did you roll on that 1?
On the D8.
Mm-hmm.
2.
You receive a blessing of protection. You have a permanent +1 to your AC and saving throws.
Okay. I will.
Septimus,
I got a 4.
Ooh.
you receive a blessing of understanding. Your wisdom score goes up by 2, and your max wisdom score goes to 22.
Wow, I'll take that. That's good. Wow. That's
Doodler,
I got a 2.
you got a 2. You also get the blessing of protection. So +1 there. So the AC and saving
Plus 1
throws.
to AC and saving throws. Okay.
Yep. Alrighty, so that was the blessings. Anybody who rolled a 2 on your D4s?
I got a.
I also got a 2.
I
You
got
will
a-
also need to roll a D8.
Corey,
So
did
for
you
us-
say you also got a 1?
I also got a 1 on
Okay.
my D4s.
Okay, what was your D8 then?
2 as well.
A 2, so it's a blessing of protection.
You said
Okay,
it's a
so if
plus
you-
1 to AC and.
And saving throws.
What do the people who got 2s need to roll?
A D8.
Yeah, So I rolled a 1, I rolled a 2, so I rolled a D8. Okay.
I 1 and 2. Yep. So. Yep.
Good job. Good job, dude.
I don't.
All right, who wants to go first on this one? Bradley, you haven't gotten one.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Okay, so that one's going to become a 3 now instead of a 2.
Okay.
Oh, so it goes up.
Actually, no, it's going to become a 4. Yep, a 4.
Well,
That's
then
what
I
I'm
got 2 4s, you guys.
Okay.
That makes sense. If they're the most powerful thing,
Yeah.
you are a kobold.
It's true.
Doodler, what did you get?
I got a 6.
You got a 6. What is your weapon?
A +2 warhammer
As
that I never use.
as your weapon glows, it is now a basically it's a dragon slayer warhammer, but
This
it
feels
basically
a little.
but basically instead of being a dragon, it is any creature that is larger than you will proc
Oh,
this
wow.
thing. So
It's a giant
Okay.
slayer, but not the monster type
Right.
giant.
Just
Size
bigger than
category.
me.
So if anything that is large, size large or bigger, will proc
Okay.
the extra dragon slayer feature.
Isn't that
Okay.
like Colossus Slayer? Isn't that an ability?
Kind of.
I don't think it's an ability. I'll have to write these. I'll have to put this as a custom match cam at
Yeah.
some point. But let me just put these both on a Google Doc.
Yep.
So,
maybe it's-
Athanasius, what'd you roll?
I got a 1 on my D4.
Okay. You are able now to cast Conjure Animals at 3rd level as an action whenever you want.
Wait. Oh, wait. On my second D4? Or the...
For the D8. You said you rolled a 1?
No. For on the D8, I rolled a 2. Remember, you gave me...
Oh, did you not roll a 2?
No, I rolled a 2 on the D8.
Oops. So for the D4s, yeah, you rolled a 1, and what was your second number?
The second one was a 4.
Okay,
4,
so you're good there. Okay. Tempest, did you have a 2 on that D4?
Oh, on the
No, so you rolled the D1. You rolled a 1 on your first D4. What was your second
Okay.
D4?
4.
Okay. Septimus, so you had it. So what was your number?
It was a 3 on the D8 when I rolled. Yeah,
Okay.
3.
So you receive the charm of feather falling. So you basically have the effects of wearing the ring of feather falling forever.
Oh,
Wow.
I will.
So when
Take
you
that.
fall while wearing it or having this, you descend at 60 feet per round and take no fall damage.
I will take that. That's amazing.
So nobody has a 3 then. Everybody else is 4s that's left. Okay.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. So you're going to have to roll in Foundry. It is a D26. So for Brad, you will have 2 D26s.
How do I roll? Wait, how do I roll a D26?
It's just /R D26, I believe.
Space it.
I got a
What
12.
type of? Oop.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
So Bradley, you are immune to all diseases and poisons, and always have advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Wow.
Have you had the boon of perfect health? is your
Very
first
nice.
one. Athanasius, you have a 13. You have the boon of planar travel. When you use it, you can now choose a plane and cast plane shift for free.
Wow.
Oh.
You cannot use it until you finish a short rest. So once per short rest, you can cast plane shift for free.
That's
Nothing needed. But it only targets you.
Oh.
And you can go to the chosen plane or back to the material plane. So it's a little bit contingent, but it allows you to move quickly from plane back and forth.
But not within the same plane itself. Initially, you have to go. You have to
So
bounce
like,
off.
Any
so he
destination
can't go
choose.
from the water plane to the fire plane. He can go from the water plane to the material, then to the fire plane.
What
He
about
always has to-
material? What about a material point to a material point? Stay within the same plane. You can't
Nope.
do that. You have to go to the planes. But you can
Mhm.
bounce, boom, and then bounce back to.
Yep. Tempest, you also get that boon. Bradley,
right.
you got a 21, 24, 23, 22. You now have the boon of the fire dragon. You are now immune to fire damage. You may also cast Burning Hands, spell save DC 15, without using a spell slot or component.
Wow.
Like, forever.
Good.
Like I can just
Wow.
burning hands every round forever.
Wow, that's awesome. That's
Nice.
And I'm gonna modify it. It's a breath weapon. You're a
Cool, I like
kobold.
it.
You're a
Yeah, you
reddish
don't have to stick your
kobold.
fingers together. You just breathe it.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
breathed out.
That's
Congratulations. That just makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. I was like, that one's the one that makes the most sense of all of these, really.
yeah, that's awesome.
As they stand to back up. And
I'm a real dragon now, you guys.
but yeah, they stand back up and ask you, is there anything else, information that we may impart, questions you have?
Yeah, just a real quick one. I know this is gonna sound kind of bad of us, but can we keep the magic items you gave us, Waterbringer?
That's true.
Of course.
Or do you want those back? Oh, okay,
No,
good.
they
I
are
just wanted to
yours.
know. I just wanted to make sure because I didn't want to steal from you and stuff like that. I don't really know if I have any questions. Oh, there's I guess the question about the guy from Neovo. I can't remember his name. Something
Green
about the High
Mage?
Mage or something.
This
Yes.
is-
Do you think he was involved with putting the darkness here and corrupting you, or do you think that was like a thing that existed before he got here? Or
We
do you
have done
know?
some digging since then, and believe he was the culprit.
Okay. So our ideas were correct, and it sounds like we need to go confront him as he,
Athanasius,
caused all this.
make me a history check at advantage.
It's 16.
You remember the Green Mage visited your sister after your
Yes.
brother left,
that's-
and then she got worse.
I think we should go there next.
I agree with you. Let's stop by the druids first, just make sure everything's all right over there, and make sure that they know what's going on, and then we can head over there. If that's all right, Athanasius. I understand that you're probably a bit angry right now. I'm sure all of us kind of are, considering a lot of us are sort of related to this problem. We all have problems with this mage now, but we need to be patient, if that makes sense.
Did you explain to him what you remembered, Athanasius? Or is he just, Doodler, are you thinking that he said to go take on the Green Mage right now?
I don't know, did you say that out loud? I mean, I was wait.
Yeah, so do
What
you tell us,
specifically are you
Athan? Yeah, so do you tell us, Athan, about the memory about the Green Mage visiting our sister? Like as you think about that is.
Oh. Yeah, so before our sister got sick, we were visited by said Green Mage. And then she got worse.
There's probably no reason he would have shared that with me before, because it was fine because he was the court mage trying to help out. So
His name was
on here.
XOX.
Zox. We need to head there immediately. I mean, then he must have planted. I mean, there must be something there. We should head there post haste. Perhaps the dragons could help us reach there.
Wait. So you said your sister
Yes.
got worse?
Yeah.
And so far, everything that we've seen has gotten worse because of the darkness. Do you think your sister has something?
There's one piece.
You think about that?
Yeah.
I mean, she was sick, but he was there.
And how long has she been sick for?
How long have we been gone now at this point?
I mean, Septimus has been gone probably over a year, longer than a year, because he went to
and then in
the
Neovo
airplane.
for just maybe a
Neovo,
few
you
months.
guys have been there for a few months. So timetables, I think Septimus, you said you'd been gone 2 to 3 years at this point, right?
Was it that long? I know it was at least. I mean, I'm not sure if I said that much, but at least it's been a year. I'll say. We'll say 2 years. I say because I was studying with Sidhu and stuff like that, trying to figure out something, and she was kind of in like this trance. So I'm not sure. Yeah, Ethan, I'm not sure when, but I came up to join you as soon as you had word there was stuff going on in Neovo. So maybe we were in the Neovo for maybe 4 months or 6 months or something like that, or maybe not even that long. But I came up to study there and there was other stuff going.
Yeah,
on,
because you're in your second semester, you said, studying.
Yeah, I finished 2 because it's the summer now, isn't it? Is it the summer? Or is it the?
Mm-hmm.
But it's something like that. Yeah, so I think I finished the first. Yeah, exactly. First 2 semesters.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
So how long has it been since you guys have been back? Is I guess is the question. When was the last time one of you was there? Is what I'm asking. Is basically what I'm asking.
I looked at Ethan, but it's been a couple years since I've been back home.
I mean, at this point, 6 months.
Yeah,
right.
I say 6 months. Yeah.
And you have you contacted your family at all?
We sent them a letter.
We write.
Yeah.
Like on
But
on a normal correspondence, but not since we've
I
been kidnapped.
Yeah, because it's been like a month since we wrote the letter before we left.
Because we always planned going back to Yovo. That's where we would have.
Yeah, so we don't know if we've. Yeah. If there's any letters for us from then, I mean, likely it would be they would have sent something back to the university. There might be some mail there waiting for us.
Yeah.
So.
However.
Yep. Go on.
I have a neat little new ability. I could be there within the day, but I can only take myself. It's a gift from the dragons.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know that I can get there, but I can do something similar.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to be there, but if you feel like you can go and then take care of yourself without getting caught, I'm fine with you going by yourself. You just need to promise me you'll be careful.
Theoretically, all I'd need is the staff.
Well, I will say, I mean,
True.
I do have the amulet of the plains. Can I use that whenever, Andrew, too? Can
Mhm.
that be? Yeah,
How many times a day can you use the amulet?
it doesn't really say. I have to double check here. It might be
I think it has the charges. I think it's like 1d3 per
something
day
like
or
that.
something
I'll
like
look it up.
that.
Yeah.
Let's say the fastest. I mean, Septimus, if you can get there, I mean, take us all there. Maybe we can get there instantly, but I don't have a way of getting there by myself without taking multiple months, probably.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really say. Maybe I'll look that up further and see if there's anything on there that.
So you mean you have to go to a different plane of existence?
But you
Yeah,
can
but-
bounce though. Yeah,
Is there any
Yeah,
plane
you
of
can
existence
basically
that
bounce
doesn't have
back.
the time?
that's true. That's a good point.
Mm,
Is there any
believe-
plane that doesn't have like a time dilation to it though?
Does the
But
ethereal exist in this universe? Is that possible?
Go
Or
between the planes. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the existence in between the planes, but that's still on that other plane.
Do we
yeah,
feel that
but I feel like that would be the closest one to our plane, if that makes any sense. If I'm thinking logically there.
Just a
But do we
different
also
plane.
think that the less time we spend in that plane, I mean, do we believe it's like there's a function? I mean, it's like the less time there, the less time dilation. If we can go quick enough, we
Yeah,
can bounce fast enough. So,
Probably. I would think.
'cause, yeah, the longer there, because we took the long rest, which kind of,
Yeah, that's why you had so much time pass.
yeah.
So if we go and then come back, then we should be gone for maybe in a few hours, realistically.
Yeah, hopefully not that long. Just if we're there for a minute, you're right. Yeah. And Andrew, there's nothing really it says about limitation. You can put a limit on it. That's fine.
It's that's that magic item. I mean,
But I honestly think you're right. If your sister has a piece near her or in her, it is going to cause bigger things. It's probably already caused some things that are way worse now. So if we go there, I'm totally fine with doing that.
But then we should go. And I will, yeah, unless we want to ask the dragon any more questions or the.
I mean, I could think of one big one that might steer potential.
Go ahead.
If they've seen anything specifically of Q and maybe a ship.
That's right.
Yeah.
We also probably, because I mean, we've been gone for 30 days.
Yeah.
And they know what we've been researching. We should probably also check to make sure that they haven't found any other
Yeah,
anomalies.
Or from SD. Yeah.
Yeah, and they
Because
can relate that.
because if it is with you guys' sister, then wouldn't that have been the first instance? Because she got sick a long time ago. I mean, an
And he
evil
visited a
man
year
can do
ago.
more than one evil thing. So he might have done something bad to her too, but it might not be exactly related to this quest. Not saying that that means that we don't go there and help.
Yeah.
Saying that while we're there, the torso might be somewhere else.
It's true.
Very true.
If we have the ability
I mean,
to
just
check
judging
on,
from hypotheses, I mean, I think maybe it could be there, but that's just thinking.
I think it's worth a check. I mean, if it's not there, I'm not
Yeah,
sure how
we
well,
come
but-
back.
And I guess technically the Nightfall Ranch happened 15 years ago.
Yeah, and it took a long time for it to get that bad. So timing wise, these things seem weird. They seem to just go on their own time depending on how things work.
Well, maybe
So-
it kind of depends on like the power source it's connected to, because like
That's
the
true.
two in the dragons were
Happening
highly
very fast.
expedited,
Yeah.
and then
that's true.
the one in like the temple-y nonsense
was going
also-
fairly fast, but not that crazy fast. It was going. It was like a ritual though, so someone was actively doing something with it.
Right by ritual,
Yeah. Whereas the head, we just kind of found it in the ground.
Right,
Right.
and it'd been going for 15 years, and it was bad, but not like
Yeah,
bad.
I mean, it did have
It
like
was-
all those sigils around it, but
It was
didn't
still
look
like there
they
was
were
still, yeah, someone had
they
set that up,
weren't
but it wasn't as powerful.
connected.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was a very
what
slow-
happened in 15 days
slow
here
burn,
with
yeah.
the Firebringer? What happened in 50 days here with the Firebringer is basically what the ranch was. So if we assume it's connected to your sister, it might not be going fast at all.
Unless your
Or-
sister's secretly very powerful.
Well,
That's funny. I mean, she's I don't know, powerful, maybe not the right word, but she
Is
was
your sister a silver dragon in disguise?
no.
she was very unique. She's very unique.
The
I'm not
plot
sure if she
twist
was-
no
she
one
was
could have
black.
predicted.
As gifted as I am with darkness, she was the opposite. She could wield light.
Right, Andrew.
lot
She
of-
was totally free, right, of all this stuff, which was super unusual because all of our people, yeah. So she was.
So
Yeah, she
her
was,
body. So her body would be able to fight it easier then, I feel like, and thus the effects wouldn't happen as fast. Does that make
perhaps,
sense?
perhaps. No, it does make sense too. Yeah, I mean,
Is light an immune response to darkness?
I mean, I'm a pretty decent example of that. Glass basically broke my darkness, so maybe?
I mean, light usually begets darkness, but it has to have something to cause the darkness. I don't know. It can drop. Well, I'm just babbling now, but I think we need to visit her first state.
Yeah. If we visit, it won't be that bad. If we show up, there's nothing going on. It's not the torso's not there. That's not that big of a deal. But if there is something going on, we need to help.
So
Hear that, Andrew?
think
It's
we go.
time to build the South Pole. You just thought we were going to
the Druid land.
yeah, you just thought we were going to Crimrise as our next big place. Nah, we're skipping right to Monumental territory.
You just build one
I've
segment
already
of the South
built my
Pole.
third character.
As you guys are discussing and thinking through this, I think that is a great spot to end this evening's session, as we are basically 2 minutes from 9 o'clock at this point. But yeah, no, definitely. Let's make a plan this week as you guys are talking and conversing about what's going on. But then also, please level to 8.
What?
8. Oh,
8?
Level 8.
Holy jeez.
I know you didn't spend a lot of time at 7, but
Holy jeez.
I think we're 6 right now.
We're 6.
oh,
We're
sorry,
6
sorry,
right
6.
now.
You're going to 7, not 8.
Oh, okay.
7.
okay. I was like,
I thought you were 7.
I was like,
I'm sorry.
"Hey!"
No, go up 1 level
Okay. Whew.
to level 7. So
That super level jump. At the end of, yeah, exactly.
Darn it, why'd you say something?
That's right.
Uh,
Let's do it. Level 7.
but yeah. So but with that, we will
That's right. Oh,
see
let's
you
roll.
all
I think-
next
we gotta
week.
roll real fast, Andrew.
Okay, roll it.
Roll it.
D8, D8.
Oh,
That's a
son of
7.
2.
Septimus got a 2. Well done. Poor Doodler's getting a 7. Tempest.
Ooh, I got a 4.
Got a 6.
6 for Tempest. Well done. I don't
This
have
got
one
max?
sitting right.
Is it,
Where'd you get the 8 then? You said.
I got 4.
Oh, that's nice.
that's average for.
Oh, is
I
that, yeah.
think,
Is that D8?
sorcerer.
Is it
D6.
D4.
Oh, wow.
D6, yeah. D4. There's nothing that has a D4 hit die.
Nice. So 2.
So 7 more
Okay.
would be 2. How far am I above average?
Well done.
I'm way above average on my hit points. Wow. Okay.
I am not.
I rolled consistently well, apparently.
Well, until next time, everybody, may all your games be as filled with as much shenanigans as ours are. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Everybody.
Here it comes.